Psycho-Philosopher prediction of future. Death, birth, reincarnation, soul, and mind. Their weight, especially soul weight and future vision. Wish you Happy New Year 2025 to all of you. The things I'm going to tell you today are very important, which cannot even come close to your imagination. For many days, various types of thoughts have been pouring down on my mind like rain on the earth. I have come forward to inform you by trying to put such thoughts together and arrange them in a sequence. According to science, that is, according to the design of scientists, after a person dies, the living entity is burned to ashes or buried in the ground. Some people make wooden boxes according to their religion and put the dead person in them, close the box, and bury it in the ground. After a few years, they decay and merge with the earth. Or according to religion, those that are mixed with water also merge with the water. Over time, after a few years, the decaying atoms in them, the moss or seeds that they eat as food, turn into seeds and it also develops. This process is happening not only in rivers but also on Earth. For example, just as the waste materials of living organisms like people, animals, insects, etc. give energy for growth, similarly, the decayed corpses and fossils are also useful for humans. A good example is that our scientists have found that there are plastic atoms in the molecules of human blood. The nutrients we take provide us with energy and other useful vitamins. Similarly, in men, the cells and atoms in sperm are being produced. In women, the average age today is 10 to 14 years old. If you want to tell you more in detail, X chromosomes are being produced and Y chromosomes are also being produced, which are weak and are converted into X chromosomes. Dominate. X chromosomes strong buildup are happening. In men, X and Y chromosomes are being made. If we analyze these further, after entering the uterus of a lady, the X chromosomes plus sperm present in men are born as child babies. And if the Y chromosomes are combined, they are born as child babies and women give birth. If we look deeper into these, it is understood that the purely correct evidence for the birth of humans is the food we eat. The reasons for our birth are known, and how did God create us? Theists will find me wrong. Sorry, I am telling only the truth that is science only. And what is scientifically proven is that he dies in 2 minutes. That is, a live man was weighed. They saw that he was weighed again within a minute after death, and that he was 22 grams less than before. And that is the weight of the soul, according to scientists. This is also truth. Scientists have made some progress and said that they are electrodes that are not visible to the eye. That is, electric waves. For example, electric current flows in electric wires and provides the necessary facilities in our houses. For example, fans, TVs, air coolers, etc. But we cannot see the waves flowing in it. Similarly, when a person dies, we cannot see his soul. This is the processes that scientists have discovered. Every molecule has energy in the atoms. Similarly, different DNA undergoes many transformations and pushes us into an unfathomable abyss. I will tell you in a more detailed way that a worm forms in a mango fruit. It does not come from anywhere. It is made inside by the larva in the mango fruit, through cold weather or water. Worms are forming in stored rice. They did not come from anywhere. Only their environments, only their mating process, are the only ones that form those worms. Similarly, trees, branches, seeds get worms. Such worms did not come from anywhere. They're born there. If we observe our surroundings in many ways, we see worms getting worms. They can be fruits in trees, in walls, even iron rusts and rots. Similarly, in our body parts, septicemia also occurs, and that part is removed. Whether it is physically infected, internally, any part of the organs of the human body, or finally the brain, they are identified at the right time, and the worm or ulcer is removed. Moreover, the fetus formed in the uterus of women is like a worm. Sorry, if it is present for a long time, it is dangerous for the fetus and the mother. That is why we separate them from the body within 9 to 10 months. Viewers, I apologize for comparing the fetus to a worm. I am also a worm. We are seeing worms forming in front of our eyes from 5 grams to 20 grams. They are even more if the body has immunity power. If the tree has strong power, if the trees have dilute power, and their range is greater. That means the range of the worm is greater. It could be from 100 grams to 500 grams. It could be up to 1,000 grams. All these are the truths of life that fall before our eyes. In all these, there are atoms, genes, DNA, it must not be lost. Again, a new generation must emerge from it. This is a cycle. Repeat, repeat, repeat. With this, I am ending part 1 of this episode. Second part is tomorrow's release. After tomorrow, the last part will be released. If you have any doubts, ideas, or new things that you want to tell me, let me know and I'll try to clear your doubts. Goodbye, your Psycho-Philosopher.